Right. Well, we are waiting for people to trickle in, but there is no time like the present, so let's jump into our exciting day today. Welcome, everyone, to Care Day for Misophonia 2025. This is an exciting day that many of us have been looking forward to for a long time, and we're really looking forward to a great set of conversations about research for everyone with misophonia. This is our third annual Care Day, and I'd like to just begin with a few brief announcements. I'm going to begin by thanking everybody who has been so helpful today in making everything go. Starting with our Care Day co-hosts, soQuiet.org with Chris Edwards and Michelle Hawkins helping tremendously today and in the lead up to today, Dr. Jennifer Brout and the Misophonia Research Network and Dr. Heather Hansen leading the Misophonia Research Network. So thank you to our co-hosts. Thank you to our Care Day sponsors, the Brown family and our Duke CMER anonymous family that supports us in everything that we do. And thank you to Duke Health through the School of Medicine and the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Sciences for supporting today. The biggest thank you must go, though, to Grace Heppes, who's our Duke CMER Outreach and Education Coordinator and the Care Day project leader. Grace, to you, I say on behalf of everyone, thank you for everything you have done to pull this day together and lead us. We're really grateful. We also have others to thank. We have our Duke CMER team. We have Chris and Michelle, who I've mentioned, with Dr. Brout, who have been helpful and will be helpful today as we go through the day. And a special thanks to everybody on social media who has encouraged other people to register. And of course, thank you all for being here. And for those of you who are watching later on, thank you for watching and participating after the fact. Thank you to our Care Day speakers. In just a moment, we're going to shift over to our first speaker, actor Melissa Gilbert. Thank you in advance to her and to all of our researchers and to our breakout conversation leaders. And finally, thank you to our Misophonia Care Day 2025 advisory team. You can see here we have a list of leaders in advocacy in the field from all over the world. These are all folks who have been dedicated to nominating presentations and the speakers for today, choosing what research we highlight, and helping us to support and ensure that today goes smoothly. So thank you to everybody here on this slide. If you are unfamiliar with us, we are the Duke Center for Misophonia and Emotion Regulation. And by the way, I'm Zach Rosenthal. And we are delighted to co-host this event with soQuiet.org, which is a nonprofit advocacy group and website here, soQuiet.org, terrific website, terrific set of resources for advocacy. And finally, here in my brief comments, I want to thank the Misophonia Research Fund. This is a fund, it is really the only fund that is dedicated to supporting research on misophonia around the world. You will see today in the presentations that many of our speakers and the great studies that they did were directly funded and supported by the Misophonia Research Fund. So a real heartfelt thank you to the folks in the team who run the Misophonia Research Fund for making this all happen. Thank you to everybody. Today's a special day, and if we look at this map, we can see just how global Care Day has become. We have representation in our attendees from all continents except for Antarctica. Well, we do have Greenland, which I know isn't Antarctica, but welcome to those of you in Greenland. We have all other continents other than Antarctica represented here. And by the way, this is the largest Care Day we've ever had. I said earlier, this is our third annual Care Day, and we are really excited to announce that we have eclipsed the 1,000 attendee mark. We have 1,060 people registered as of just a few minutes ago. And this is wonderful. This means that Care Day is growing. This is the largest Care Day registration we've had. And we think this represents the growth in interest in supporting misophonia around the world. So thank you to everybody for being here. This map also tells us that we have a global problem in misophonia, and that anybody who thinks misophonia is uniquely and only specific to one country or one part of the world is mistaken. This is a global problem. I'm going to turn this over here to Chris Edwards to give us all just a couple of tips and some orientation for how we can make the day most successful.
Enjoy the conference. That's a quick tech rundown.
All right, thank you, Chris. Last couple things to mention here. We have a lot of people here today together, all supporting misophonia, and we'd like to use this opportunity to invite a call to action. The call to action is to do one of three things. It's simply to follow us at Duke CMER or soQuiet.org, perhaps the Misophonia Research Fund. Maybe you could follow any of the advisory team advocates. Follow someone on social media and spread awareness about misophonia through social media to your friends, to your family, to people who you think might be interested. A second option for those of you who can and are interested would be to donate, to provide financial support to any of the entities doing work on misophonia in the world, including us at Duke or soQuiet, or any of the researchers presenting today. The reality is that none of what we do here at Duke could be done without the generosity of many, many families, in particular families who provided sizable funding. And this is true for research. Research is very expensive to do and is difficult right now to find funding at the federal level for the science of misophonia. It's not impossible, but it is difficult. So we encourage people who are interested and able to provide any support that they can. And then lastly, a call to action. If you're not able or interested in providing any support financially, or you don't use social media or don't want to do that, please contact your local congressperson, doctor, or any healthcare provider providing information about misophonia to help raise awareness. Today we have a busy day. We have a packed day here. We're going to shift gears in just a moment to begin the session with Melissa Gilbert. And I won't go through all of the agenda items for today, but you can see we have lots of fun things ahead. We have some conversational breakout groups. We have research presentations, and I'll be giving a presentation at the end of the day on the future of research and clinical care for misophonia. So next up here is we're going to transition out of this and move into our Hope for Misophonia with actor Melissa Gilbert.